Hi everyone. You can see that my temporary shed is clear. It's been a while. I just want to fill you all in while I'm out here doing some work. Sorry I haven't been on YouTube in a while, and then I'm walking into a dark shed. But I've been sick for a week. Racing season ended, so I haven't been doing much. We've been trying to clean up the house and keep up with yard work for the fall, and that stuff's boring, so why would you want to watch that? But anyway, yeah, my shed that's destroyed within 2 weeks of me purchasing it is empty, which means my wife's dream car, she's gonna kill me for that. It really is, I'm not joking. She loves this thing, is in the garage. Where's the race car, you might ask? Well, I'll show you. All right, we're here. Race car's in here. I don't really have much choice. I don't have much storage area. I got it all padlocked in. 2 padlocks, extension cord, 3 padlocks, GPS tracker, and 2 more padlocks. Plus I got the wheels on the other side chained together. And I got this, if you can't hear it, there's a dehumidifier in there, so the thing won't get rusty and disgusting. But while there's a rainstorm coming, I figured I will bring you over to the garage and we can probably take a look at what's in there while I try to move this scooter back without killing myself one-handed. And here it is. A kind of dirty, little dented because it was my fault, a little rusty because that's what they are. White 4-door Saab 900S. The badge just fell off. Or maybe we took them off because I think we were thinking about never registering this car again, and then I went to start fixing it, and now I haven't stopped. So, again, this is my wife's dream car that she told me it was her dream car, and she's owned 2 of them. This is the second one. Got it for a song 10 years ago or so. It's not been on the road for probably 4 years or so. It was sitting outside in the weather, and I said, you know what, we can't have that. We're gonna put it in the temporary shed, garage, Harbor Freight thing, whatever you want to call it. And it's sat there ever since, collecting, I don't know, dust and bird poop and mice or whatever's in this thing. So the reason it's not running and driving is, I gotta be honest with you, it has to be something simple, because it ran and drove, I parked it in the side yard, and then it never started again. That's it. Starter works, everything works, except it doesn't fire. And I found that on message boards or whatever, there might be an issue with like a Hall effect sensor or something, because if it doesn't get signal from that, then it doesn't allow fuel or spark to happen in the ECU. I don't know Saabs. All I know is that the engine is in lengthways, but backwards, and the transmission's up front, and they're made of steel that's way too thick for human consumption. But anyway, yeah, she loves the thing. I really hate to see it go to waste. I hate to see it go to a junkyard, especially if I just put all brand new brakes on it and then it stopped running. So it's got like new tires, it's got new brakes, it's got new calipers, rotors, pads in the rear, lines in the rear. I patched a bunch of rust holes in it so that water wouldn't come in the cabin. Enough chit chat. Let's get this thing in the air and let's take a look at it at least. I gotta do something. Okay, so even though this thing sat indoors for like 4 years, it's still disgusting. I don't even want to know what this stuff is, but it's running down the front. That looks like poo. Yeah, it's probably poo. I wish that I'd washed this thing off before I got it in here, but I think the hood latch is here. All right. Yep, it's European. They're a weird car. So the hood opens this way, so you can't work on it. All right. Typical amount of disgusting rot. All right, well, I think what I'll do is I'll probably go through all of these connectors, all the grounds, everything, and clean those up first. I'll do Occam's razor, you know. The simplest solution is probably the one that works, or whatever the hell they're talking about. Oh, I see things moving around, and it's like, yeah. Let's just... I'm glad it didn't stick to me. Anyway, so I don't think the relays or anything died just sitting there doing nothing. I don't think it popped any fuses. I'm pretty sure I checked all that. Oh, it's literally November and it's thunder and lightning raining outside. Huh. That's not typical. But, you know, I'll go through and just clean connectors. And then I got the battery on charge, and I'll just connect it up. I'll clean the battery terminals. I'll clean everything. And I'll see if I can hear a fuel pump kick on. Like I said before, with these cars, apparently with the Hall effect sensors that they have, I don't even know if the sensors go bad. I have no idea because they can't find a replacement one anywhere. The cars are so old. You know, it's a 20-something year old. Hang on, how old is it? 2021, 1993. Almost 30 years old, right? It's getting there. 28-year-old car, probably. Don't quote me. I'm really bad at math. That's why I'm a mailman and not an engineer. Anyway, like I said, it sat outside forever. So to me, that tells me probably a ground issue. I don't know, but let's get to it. That's the rain. It's raining and blowing so hard. Yeah, to see the lights flickering. It went out once during the time lapse. I don't think you'll even see it because it was such a short time. But I just figured I'd stop cleaning and like, this is nuts. Like it's like it's November and we're getting a thunderstorm. Well, if a tree blows down onto my garage, at least you'll know about it. I guess I'll get back to work and find a flashlight. Okay, so I cleaned up these connectors and I cleaned up the ground. I'm so not confident in this thing starting that I'm not even going to take the tools off the top. Matter of fact, I'm going to put more up there. But let's give it a shot and see what happens. Saying it's got no fuel. That's just odd because it did before. No start. No nothing. Do I even hear the fuel pump going in the back? No. Is it in park? Okay, so still nothing. I'm so not confident that I'm going to even give it a better chance by hooking up a battery jumper to it and then seeing if anything happens. Take two. I hear the normal thing up front buzzing, but nothing here. Nope. Nothing. See, which kind of stinks because the starter actually worked before. Oh, there we go. Well, I went to just smack the starter with a hammer and saw something a little bit disconcerting. This wire is not hooked up with this connector anymore. For whatever reason, I don't know, but I kind of thinking that has to be hooked up. So now I got to go through that. All right, well, still no progress. This connector is actually like welded shut, like disgusting. I can't even pull it apart. It looks like it's been chewed on. Oh, sorry. I found a disgusting old mouse house in the air box. They've been chewing on the air filter. Smells like death. Might have to get that out somehow. Yeah, this is not a Fram filter. This is actually a man filter. I think it's got a date stamp on it. Probably should change that, especially since it's become mouse food. And a toilet, apparently. I'm filming because if something comes flying out at me, then you'll laugh like I laugh. But there's 1, 2, 3, minimum 3 dead mice in there, and it reeks. So I'm glad you don't have smell-o-vision. Yeah, you all want to make fun of gloves, but are you gonna go in there and touch it barehanded? Doubt it. That's one. Oh, they're kind of solid. Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you expect when you... There's 2. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's... Wait. Oh, for Christ's sakes, I wish my vacuum had a bigger hose. That's 3. Ow. Why me, God? That's 4. Well, there's no bugs crawling on it. I guess that's a good thing. The rest of this I can get with the vacuum, except for this. Are they eating the air box? All right. Yeah, the vacuum can get the... They were eating the air box. What the frick? They're chewing on the damn air box. Look. All right. No one ever said animals were very intelligent. Eating things that aren't even food. Whatever. They're all dead now. Who cares? All right. So pardon the buzz box in the background. I got the battery charger on there just because I might as well maintain it. But I got to show you something kind of interesting as a tech tip since I got nothing else going for me right now. And it's a way that you can take... Like, I got this cheap little Radio Shack digital multimeter. And you can check your fuses without ever taking them out. I believe this works with lots of multimeters, but I got a continuity function like this that will beep, if you can hear that, hopefully you can, whenever it gets continuity. And if a fuse doesn't have continuity, then you know that it's bad. So we can go and check them. Yep, that's good. And on down the line, and you can tell if all your fuses are good, because if they don't have continuity, then you know they don't have a connection and that they're bad. So that's just an easy way that you can go through and check your fuses without having to pull them all out and look at them. Okay, so I have a hammer in my hand for a reason. I'm sorry, this car is like triggering my allergies wicked bad. I'm drowning in my own phlegm here. Aside from protection from the mice that I hear scurrying above my head in the the headliner here, I've made a development here. Okay, it's not a good one, but it's a development. It's still trying to start. There we go. I got the starter to work, but now it works too good where it won't shut off. Also, it still doesn't start. So, probably has a lot to do with this, because I tried to check the terminals on the coil, and it went, oh yeah, I'm broken completely. So I'm gonna have to get a new one of those, or find one. I don't even know if I got one hanging around. Who knows? Maybe I can find one. Maybe I gotta buy one. I still gotta fix that connector down there. I'm really kind of sick of it. So I think I'm gonna call it for today until I can get some parts. It's a beta drill or something. Please apologize. Oh, I apologize for my sorry, I'm dying. Pause for a moment.